What's up, collectors? Just wanted to see us today. I want to finally be taking a look at Transformers WFC Cybertron Kingdom Rhinox. Taking a really quick look at the packaging, we get an Transformers logo on the side, Kingdom on the bottom, awesome image of him. You can see the Roval mode on the side as well. We got a gorgeous display of the figure itself as well as Rhinox on the top. On the back of the packaging, we got, the Capture Roval mode and Beast mode as well as the 35 steps you need to transform it. And on the other side of the packaging, we got the whole majority of characters with the golden disc on the metal. On the top, not much is the Maximo logo, which is Transformers for Cybertron Trilogy, but that's pretty much it for the whole packaging. So without further ado, let's get into it. And here we have Transformers for Cybertron Kingdom Rhinox in hand and all the packaging. And oh my god, this guy is amazing. Since I got him out of the box, I haven't stopped posting him because this guy is full of articulation. Unfortunately though, I still had a couple of cons with it. Most of those are on the transformation. We're gonna go ahead and break those on a minute, but as you can see, it looks amazing, really accurate to his Beast War representation, and it looks fantastic with the rest of the Maximals. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. Quickly focusing into the card thingamajig, as you can see, I got another copy of Megatron, and oh boy, this is getting annoying because you can see I got a lot of copies, and the only one that I don't have a copy is the Arc, is because I gave them away. And well, you know the drill. Megatron on top, Decepticons on the side, Kingdom on the bottom. We got a couple of Predacons on the background as well. And if you peel it off, you can see Megatron looking badass on the arena with the the shield and the weapons and all that good stuff. But again, just nothing new, just some good old Megatron. Moving into the weapons, you can see that they look amazing, really accurate to the Beast War representation. And for the sculpted in detail and paint distribution, you can see that it looks off the charts. You can appreciate the blades all around, the weaponry, with the silver and all that good stuff. And for the middle, you can see some goldish brownish color. You can also pack some effects with it, so they look amazing with some effects. I had a couple, but I don't have enough to fully pack 4 here. But you can go ahead and pack 2 on these 2 packs right there. And for the back, not much. You can see some sculpted in detail as well, but you're not gonna go ahead and look from the back. You're gonna go ahead and appreciate the weapon from the front. But with that being said, that's pretty much it for the weapons. And now for the moment you guys have been waiting for the figure itself. Oh my god, man, as you can see, the color distribution, everything is on the spot, and not to mention this guy looks 100% accurate to his Beast War representation. The only thing that is kind of missing is the mini skirt on there here, but other than that, you can see that pretty much everything is on the spot. The arms are accurate, the chest is accurate as well, the face skull is super accurate to his Beast War representation, and not to mention the legs are accurate as well. Pretty much everything is on the spot, and the color distribution as well is just perfect. The only thing that I really don't like about this guy is that this section looks just flat. It has no sculpted in detail, and this is accurate, but he had a couple of sculpted in detail, like on the sides you can see some wrinkles and all that good stuff. But in this section, it just looks plain. It looks bland and just flat, and I kind of don't like this. But that is legit the only con that I have on his robot mode. You can see that he has a backpack, but honestly, I don't care. It really doesn't look that bad, and I'm not gonna look at from the back. But other than that, you can see that pretty much everything is flat. The only section is this, that pretty much the face of the Beast mode is just hanging on the back like a backpack. He pretty much looks like he's gonna go ahead and go to school. But you can see that it looks amazing. Focusing on the head sculpt, so you actually see that had no paint drips. That's always a plus for me, especially on the face sculpt. You can see that it looks amazing. Hopefully it's gonna be the same for you, but you can appreciate that nice sculpted in detail on the chest as well as on the arms. It looks honestly off the charts. Not to mention this section right here, the gold and the green just mix really well together. Not to mention the teeth here look really nice. But just overall 10 out of 10 on the figure. For the articulation, oh man, due to the transformation, they had to compromise on a couple of extra pieces of articulation, and I do not mind that at all. I like to pose my figures really aggressively, and this guy just handles that perfectly. As you can see, you can go ahead and give it the all 360 degrees on the face skull, minor up and down as well. You can go ahead and give it the 360 degrees on the arms as well. They can extend about that far, and about that far. And this, due to the transformation, has kind of like a butterfly joint, so you can go ahead and move this back and forward, so that's not bad at all. Swivel on the middle of the arm, it can bend a 90-degree bend there as well. It has no swivel on the hands, but that's okay. It has a swivel on the waist. The legs can extend about that far and only about that far due to the backpack. For the splits, it only gives you a 70% splits, but if you turn it around, if you turn this piece around, you can go ahead and get 100% split, so that's not that bad at all. It has a swivel on the middle section of the leg, and it can bend a 90-degree bend there as well. For the ankle pivoting, you can see that pretty much is not bad. You can see that, oh my god, man, I mean, look at that. It's just pretty much perfect on articulation. It gives you pretty much everything you need to pose this guy aggressively or any way you want to. But that's pretty much it for the articulation. Moving into the comparisons, you guys can see how he looks next to the rest of the Maximals, how he scales and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and bring Optimus Prime so you guys can see how they look, and they scale really well, really accurate to the Beast Wars representation. He is the taller foe on this comparison, and they look fantastic. You can see the free sculpted in detail on each individual figure. They look off the charts and super accurate. Let's go ahead, and now that I have him here, let's go ahead and bring the rest of the old schools, the first Maximals. Let's bring Rat Trap here and Cheetor, and as you can see, oh boy, man, they look fantastic. They scale really well with each other, and they look really accurate. Moving on, let's get them out of the way so you guys can see, a couple of other comparisons. Let's go ahead and bring Dinobot here. He is essentially a Maximal. He starts like a Predacon, but he pretty much is a Maximal, as well as Black Orania, and as you can see, they scale really well with each other. Dinobot is supposed to be, the bigger foe. He was always the tallest of, all the Maximals, and as you can see, this is actually the case. So not that bad at all, really accurate, and they look fantastic together. Moving on into the last comparison, we got an extra Maximal on our collection, so let's bring her here, and as you can see, it's a Racer, and she looks amazing next to Rhinox. And now that I have, both of them here, let's go ahead and bring, the official Maximals so you guys can see, pretty much how they look all together at the same time. Let's go ahead and bring Rat Trap here, and oh my god, man, they look fantastic together, really accurate to the Beast Wars representation, and they scale really well with each other. I'm super happy to own every single one of them, and well, with that being said, that's pretty much it for the comparison. Alrighty, now for the moment, I'm honestly not looking forward to the transformation. The transformation is a completely pain in the where. You gotta pull and just force your way into it, and there are a couple of pieces that can break easily, and it's just not fun at all. I'm not gonna enjoy this whatsoever, so let's go ahead and start with transformation. Go ahead and rotate the head, pull this section out, and kind of fold it and put it in like so. You want to go ahead and rotate this and pull this little thing out and hide the hands like so, and close it back like that. Go ahead and do the same on the other side. Pull this to the side, go ahead and pull this out, put the hands in, close it like so. When you do that, go ahead and kind of remove this section upwards like so. That's gonna allow you some space to hide this section on the top, or under his head, or whatever we want to call it. Just go ahead and hide that section in like so. Again, you gotta force a couple of pieces in. I really don't like this whatsoever, but anyway, when you have it like that, it's pretty much it for the upper section. Let's go ahead and focus on the real pain. I mean, this area is not fun at all. Go ahead and pull that out and kind of rotate it, and that's gonna allow you some space to rotate this other section like so. When you rotate that, go ahead and hide this. That's gonna allow you some space to kind of rotate this little piece right here, put it on position like so. Then go back and rotate that outside like so, and go ahead and hide the feet. What you want to do for the feet, you don't want to go ahead and pull it. You want to go ahead and kind of place it underneath, and just put it in like so. It's pretty much gonna peg itself into the position it's gonna supposed to be. Then after that, you want to go ahead and proceed to pull the feet under this section like so, and then go ahead and focus on this area. After you gotta kind of pull this section on position. This does not go easily or freely. Just pulling the whole thing and put it in place, and it's just so sketchy and so awkward. And last but not least, you want to go ahead and take the feet out, rotate it, and leave it be like so. Do everything you did on this area, but on this area you want to go ahead and pull this out. That's gonna allow you some space to rotate this, and then that's gonna allow you to rotate this section. Go ahead and hide this again, pull the tail out like so. Again, you're just pulling pieces left to right. Go ahead and put the feet out, rotate it, put it out like so, and then focus your attention on the feet. For the feet, again, you just want to go ahead and just rotate it and kind of wiggle it, and it itself is gonna peg it by itself. So last but not least, go ahead and put these feet under the back like so, and then focus on this section. For this section, again, you got to pull it in and kind of force your way into it. When it's in, it means everything is done. Then kind of put everything on place, and nothing pegs here. You just kind of wiggle your way into the transformation again, and go ahead and focus on this area. What you want to do is to pull this like so. That's gonna cover a couple of robot pieces in the beast mode. Go ahead and pull this out like so, and put it in. it's flush like so. And then when you have it like this, you can't do it if you know, continue transformation. You will not put this in. It's completely difficult, and it's gonna be a pain in the you know where. So you want to go ahead and put it in like so. Oh, well, it has to be facing the same direction, both of the holsters like so. And these two pegs are gonna peg, one on the left and one on the right. They're gonna peg on that hole right there that you see. You kind of have to still wiggle everything, but you know, it's a little bit more easier to do when you have everything on peg. So put that in and then peg it with the other side. That's gonna help pretty much everything, you know, to keep it in place and keep it peg in a little bit well. So when you have those two pieces peg in like so, you go ahead and start securing some stuff. Secure this section, the back, the other side, and then go ahead and peg, you know, the top like so. You want to go ahead and make sure that this is the last part you peg in, because it's a little bit hard, you know, to peg this out or to unpeg it if you want to. So when you do that, just put everything on position, and that is pretty much it for the transformation. When you're finally, and I mean finally done, there you have him on his awesome looking beast mode. For the beast mode, you can see that Beast Wars accuracy translates really well into the beast mode itself, and it looks amazing. The skeleton detail is off the chart. You can see it looks, you know, real, like an actual rhino. It looks menacing and all that good stuff. The only con that I have in this mode is on the paint job. You can see that the green translates as well. I don't think I like that, and just you can see from every angle, from the top, the sides, and obviously from the front. And I really don't mind this section, but you know, on this is supposed to be the same color as the rest of the body. It kind of looks weird, and it just it throws, you know, the whole look, you know, of reality, you know, out the window. But other than that, that's pretty much my only con. Focusing on the face so you can appreciate that awesome skeleton detail. You can see the wrinkles in the nose, and you know, the red eyes and all that good stuff. This section right here looks amazing. It just overall, it looks really real, and you know, giving you a 360 degrees of the figure itself, so you can appreciate pretty much, you know, every skeleton in detail that this guy has. You can see not that bad at all. Even has some skeleton in detail on the back. You can see the tail and all that good stuff. This on the top doesn't connect well. You can see, you know, some gaps and all that. This is completely normal, and you can see, you know, from the sides. And you know, on the bottom, you obviously see a couple of robotics and, you know, pieces of the robot mode, but honestly, you're not gonna be looking at, you know, on the bottom. You can see the weapons as well underneath, so not bad at all, you know, for weapon storage. The mouth can open slightly, you know, a little, well, not slightly at all. You can see that it really opens up, but you know, just on reality, it, you know, it opens just a little bit, and the teeth looks amazing, and it's not suffering the same syndrome as Dinobot and Grimlock, that, you know, has teeth on the side, but on the front it's lacking the teeth. He does not you know, have that syndrome at all, and it looks amazing. And well, speaking of the rest of the Maximals, go ahead and bring Optimus Prime, so you guys can see, you know, how they look together. And just like robot mode, you can see that on beast mode they look accurate as well, and they just look amazing together. They scale really nicely, and just I'm super happy to own every single one of them. Let's go ahead and translate to Cheater now, so you guys can see, you know, how they look, and they look amazing. Just like the robot mode, again, they look accurate to the beast world representation. Look amazing. They scale really well together. Moving on to Rat Trap, this is the smaller fold. As you can see, it's really accurate as well. You can honestly, you know, mimic that scene that he's pretty much riding Rhinox, and as you can see, it looks accurate as well. Moving on to the Predacons that turn into Maximals, go ahead and bring Dinobot and Blockarachnia on the sides here, and as you can see, again, for the scale, it's not that bad. I don't know about this one. I really don't remember if this should be a little bit more bigger or a little bit more smaller. I honestly don't remember, but you can see that for Dinobot, they scale really nicely, and they look amazing, really accurate as well. Moving on to the last Maximal that I have here available to me, you can see that Air Racer looks amazing as well. This is the Maximal that I really don't like on beast mode, because it kind of looks awkward, looks awful, and just when you put them together, you can see that this is just days beyond this, and just you can see pretty much everything. I honestly don't like it. I like it from the sides though. You can compare it from the sides, and as you can see, it looks amazing, but from the front, this is pretty much not it. This is pretty much to display, you know, with the wings open, and pretty much from the top or something like that, but just I really don't like her beast mode. But now that I have her, just like in robot mode, let's go ahead and bring the rest of the Maximals, so you guys can see, you know, how they all look together at the same time. Let's go ahead and bring Rat Trap here on the sides. Let me see if I can fit in cheater. Let's go ahead and put it on the background. And as you can see, oh my god, man, they look amazing. Look at this display though, super accurate to the Beast World representation. Every single one of them looks amazing. Skeleton and detail of every single one of them is up the shots. You can see they look incredible together. But with that being said, that's pretty much it for the comparison. For the transformation back to roller mode, oh boy, I was really contemplating I should do it or not. I really don't want to do it, but it's a little bit more easier to do it, you know, from beast mode to roller mode than from roller mode to beast mode. You're pulling stuff out, and it's just a little bit more easier. So start pulling these sections right here. Kind of wiggle your finger underneath to pull out the weapon, throw that away, go ahead and wiggle your finger again to pull these two panels outwards like so. After that, you want to go ahead and turn your attention to this side. Go ahead, kind of, you know, pull this out of the way like so, and then go ahead, and that's going to allow you to pull this section easier. If you want, you can you know, remove these two pieces to the upper section just to get some more room to work with. Go ahead and hide the feet like so. Rotate these little tiny feet and put them on their spot. Go ahead and remove the tail like so, and put the feet on its position like so. Oh, warning, it can, you know, it can unpeg. Go ahead and peg it back again. After that, you want to go ahead and just proceed to you know, put everything down like so, and then repeat the process on this second section. Go ahead and remove that like so. Put the tiny feet on its plates, remove the tail like so, and then remove this feet out of the back like that. Again, you're just pulling stuff, and you can do some nice stretch marks to this guy, only transforming him, just on the transformation only. Go ahead and just remove everything and put it underneath like so, and that's pretty much it for the annoying section. When you're done with the annoying section, you want to go ahead and proceed to remove this, rotate the head like so, and then put these two pieces on position again like so. Go ahead and remove this, unfold it, and pick it in back on its position. These two pieces, you want to go ahead and kind of push it upwards like so. Just same on the other side, push it upwards like that, so you know, you can mimic that pretty much. It's transforming out of the, you know, the math and all that good stuff. After that, the only thing that is left is to put the arms on position. Remove this panel right here so you can reveal the hands like so. Back that back into its position. Do the same on the other side. Rotate this, remove this, reveal the hands like so. Alrighty. And then when you're done, when you're finally done, that's him on his awesome looking roll mode. And again, just like I said, just a little bit more easier to transform it from beast mode to roll mode since you're pulling everything apart. But that's pretty much it for the transformation back to roller mode. And with that being said, that brings us to the end of the video, guys. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm really interested in knowing your opinion on the subject, especially on his transformation. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like. It really helps you algorithm and how my videos get out there in a while. So if you get any value to make content, please subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. But this is pretty much it for Transformers for Cybertron Kingdom Rhinox.